Hello! So let's talk about one of the cheap Chinese DIY guitar kits you can buy on eBay.
I bought this one for only 56 euros. And for the price, I'm pretty sure the manufacturer had to use the cheapest materials he could get.
On first glance it looks pretty good. It has a basswood body and a maple neck. The hardware, however, seems to be very cheap and flimsy. But how good can a guitar actually be if it's made out of cheap parts? If you look online, you can find a lot of people who apparently have built a nice guitar from a kit.
And often they upgrade the guitar by investing into better hardware and better pickups. And I can understand this, because the stock parts are usually very cheap. And the pickups usually sound thin and flimsy. And if you built your own guitar, you want it to be something special. You want it to play good and you want it to sound good. But buying all the replacement parts will also increase the price significantly, meaning it will no longer be a cheap guitar, which of course is fine.
So my question is, will this cheap guitar kit as it is, will end up being a guitar that just works, or will it actually be a guitar that's fun to play? Let's find out.
First of all, I'm doing a mock assembly to check all the parts. Then I check if the distance from the nut to the 12th fret is roughly the same as the distance from the 12th fret to the bridge. This is very important, because otherwise I will not be able to get the intonation right.
So looking at the neck and the frets, I can see that the frets really need to be leveled.
Once the frets are level, this allows for a low action. And it's no secret, the correct string height makes the guitar easier to play. So in my opinion, this is one of the most important steps, and it will make a huge difference in the guitar's playability. So therefore I straighten the neck by adjusting the truss rod. Once the neck is as straight as possible, I mark every fret using a Sharpie. Then I take my fret leveling file and lightly work back and forth across the fretboard until the markings of the Sharpie are gone. This means that now every fret has the exact same height. I also make sure the nut slots are the correct depth. Because of the leveling, some of the frets have been flattened, so I have to recrown the frets using a fret crowning file. Also the fret ends are a bit sharp, so I fixed that too.
This feels nice. And I also had to sand the wood with 220 grit because it felt a little rough in some areas. So before assembling, I need to apply a finish.
For a finish, I decided to use an alcohol-based stain, and then I'm going to apply a few coats of Danish oil. I think an oil finish is so much easier to apply than a spray finish. Now it's time to assemble the guitar. This thing goes together like an IKEA shelf, and there's only a little bit of soldering required, so it couldn't be easier.
Well, this looks really nice. So let's string it up. However, I will not use the original strings because they suck.
Now that the guitar is assembled, I need to make a basic setup, like adjusting the neck, the string height and the intonation.
So the guitar is finished. Let's see how it plays. So, can you build a nice guitar from a cheap DIY kit? I would say yes. So, Would I compare it to, let's say, a Fender Custom Shop Strat? Well, sorry, definitely not. Sound-wise I would compare it maybe to a cheap Squier guitar. But don't get me wrong, for a cheap kit guitar, this is not bad at all. But to make it a good guitar, you would definitely have to change the pickups. And I think the tuners and the bridge and the flimsy switch and the mini podies should also be changed. So thank you for watching and see you next time!